Hey guys, how's it going? I know it's been a crazy long time since I made the last video, but I finally decided to get back on track with our beginners Let's Play series. So jumping right back into it, we find ourselves at Town Hall 5, which is awesome. I love Town Hall 5 just because there's a bunch of new stuff, which we'll go over in a second. We find ourselves in Silver League 3. I don't remember how we got there. It's probably just a bunch of the defenses or attacks that happened while I was gone. I did manage to update some of the uh, collectors and gold mines a little bit just because I was bored in the meantime. And I actually made a previous version of this video, but that got deleted somehow, so I'm kind of remaking this now. In terms of upgrades and what we have to do at Town Hall 5, the only thing I don't have to do is the clan castle. Otherwise, we want to start off with things that increase our ability to attack other people and get loot. Again, because we don't care about defense as much at this town hall level. So what we want to do is upgrade the army camps first, as well as the barracks, to be able to unlock the wizard. We're going to also have to upgrade eventually the rest of our defenses and the walls to level 6, which will cost, walls to level 5, which will cost about 30,000 each. In the shop, I have an elixir collector and gold mine waiting. I'm going to eventually need to unlock my other builder's huts just to move a little bit faster with the upgrades. In terms of the army, we have another army camp, which is awesome because we'll have, I think, another 40 troops or so. And we have the spell factory finally, which is going to be awesome because spells are terrific for raiding. On the defensive side, we have another cannon, another archer tower, a couple walls, bombs, air defenses, and my favorite defense, which is the wizard tower. It is amazing at this level just because it's able to take out a massive number of troops at a time. And then we have a couple air bombs. So that'll do it for the upgrades that I'm going to have to work on. I also want to note that there were a ton of updates since I last did a video. Including the Town Hall 11 update, which I can't really go over all in one video, so we'll kind of touch on the updates and incorporate them into the videos as we go. I also managed to pick up a cool couple Christmas trees down at the bottom there. So, anyways, let's move into a couple of the replays. Actually, before we get started with the replays, I wanted to show you guys the star bonus first. So if you look in the bottom left corner of your screen, you'll see above the attack button 5 stars. You'll see that I got a star already on the bottom left. And as soon as you get 5 stars, you get the star bonus. In this league, it just happens to be 60,000 of each, gold and elixir, which is pretty awesome. All of it goes into your treasury. And once you get 5 stars, it'll be another 24 hours until you can get another star bonus. Looking inside the clan castle, the treasury is another side button. The amount that it can hold depends on your town hall level, and after you get raided, you only lose 3% of it rather than the 5% from the clan castle prior to the update. So it's a pretty awesome place to store your clan war loot or your star bonus loot if you're looking to save up for upgrades. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started with some of the attacks. I was using barbs and goblins at the beginning, just because that's what was loaded in my barracks, and I was kind of lazy to attempt to change it. Most of the loot here is in the elixir collectors, or gold mines, and so what I wanted to do was distract the mortar in the bottom left near the archer, and then have the rest of my troops kind of break through in the bottom right. Again, at this point, it doesn't really matter what you do as much, just because your troops don't cost that much. Your attacks come fairly quickly. Each attack is less, it takes less than 10 minutes to load a full army, so you can really just dump your troops and hope for the best, and you'll still come out with a profit. It doesn't work as well in Town Hall 10 and above, or Town Hall 8 and above, but for now, any attack will suffice. So again, with the barbs and goblins, in this attack, just looking at the base strategically, you can see that most of the loot is in the collectors, and about half of it is in, or a little bit less than half is probably in the storages. You'll also note the position of the defenses. Most of the single target defenses are in the bottom left here, and most of the AoE attacks or AoE defenses are in the top right, including the mortar and the wizard tower. So what we want to do is just dump our troops by the single target defenses and have them break in and just wipe them out. You'll notice at the beginning of this attack that I dropped a barb in the bottom right just to check to see if there were clan castle troops to lure them out. And then otherwise I just dump my troops in on the left. So we'll hurry up and speed through this. But you can see the barbarians taking a ton of damage with every hit that they take from the mortar. So again, you want to try to stay away from this if you don't, or you want to try to stay as far away from the mortars or wizard towers as you can if you don't have any kind of tank for them. So again, decent amount of loot, pretty uncomplicated attack. I decided to start adding archers to my attacks on this next one, just so we could shoot over walls, and we happen to get a base with no walls. So this is pretty simple base. I mean, there are no walls, everything's just out in the open. And he does have some pretty high level collectors, so we'll go ahead and just kind of spread our troops and raid those. You definitely want to spread your troops and kind of not funnel them in, but place them time-wise away from each other, just so the mortar doesn't take them all out at once. So again, pretty easy attack. We'll just go ahead and speed through the rest of this base, and again, easy 145,000 gold and 50k elixir. Again, we didn't get the win. I'm not really looking for the star bonus. If we get it, it's great. If not, it's no big deal. On the last one, I decided to start using giants. I think I'm going to for most of my attacks, just because they are pretty quick to make for the number of spaces they take up in your army camps, and they're able to tank for the rest of your troops, which will help you dig in deeper in your attacks, especially for storages and whatnot. So I put some archers down to take out the buildings on the outside, but I got a little impatient and just decided to drop my giants and go ahead and just start dropping barbarians. So we'll go ahead and make our way in. So again, you want to drop the giants first, just because they're your tanks, so that the defenses target them, and then drop your other troops so that they will be able to attack other buildings and whatnot without getting damaged as quickly. So the archers there were able to take out one of the elixir storages. They're working on some other gold storages, but unfortunately the mortar takes them out, and my giants get finally taken out, and the archer tower will pick off the rest of my troops. So again, decent amount of loot. It's all positive because these troops don't cost that much. So anyways, in terms of my builders, all three are busy leveling up the gold mines and elixir collectors, just because I was a little impatient earlier and I wasn't planning on making a video, so I decided to start using them. But in the next video, we'll go ahead and start building a bunch of the stuff that's available at Town Hall 5. And in terms of the research lab, I had 100,000 elixir available when I made the previous version of this video that got deleted, but I decided to start upgrading my giants, so they'll finish in about 5 hours, and we can go ahead and upgrade the lab after that and start working on some other upgrades to beef up our troops. So anyways, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.